This is something that I haven't experienced before, and if you haven't, I think you should come down here and actually experience yourself because I had a vision in my mind of what I thought it was going to be like or look like, and it's totally different, totally different. I'm still in Kentucky. I'm still in Kentucky. And I just want to say, first of all, shout out to Austin. I met Austin at the bar last night, and he said, hey, a little old fashioned, I'll watch your channel. And he said, before I go back home, I need to stop by this liquor store. Now I'm at Beehive's Liquor. Now I've never been in this store before, but he said they have a great selection. So let's go in. Let's go in and let's see if we can find some good bottles, at some great prices. But before we do that, please like, subscribe, and hype the video. Let's show YouTube that a little old fashioned and their team, we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. And I think I'm going to plan something big. We went to Ingram Distillery and they have a bed and breakfast. If you watch this video, you will see all the things they have to offer. And I'm thinking to myself, one of you all going to win a surprise. I'm going to pay for your room. I'm going to pay for the tour. I'm going to pay for your dinner, and I'm going to pay for your tasting. And we're just going to hang out at Ingram Distillery together. Watch the video, watch my live streams, because I really don't know how I'm going to do it yet, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So let's go in and let's see what they got. Man, it is sort of warm outside, but it looks pretty big from the outside. Welcome back. Welcome back to a little old fashioned. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I have a surprise for you. We are going to Kentucky to Ingram Distillery. Now, if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you've been following my channel, you know that Ingram Rye, man, that is a very, very good bottle. Probably one of the best ryes I have here at a little old fashioned. But I'm here at Enterprise because I don't like to necessarily take my vehicle everywhere, so I just rent a car. So let's pick up a vehicle, let's do some bourbon hunting, let's go to Ingram Distillery, and I'm going to take you with me. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. And I have a new landing page. Yeah, a new landing page. Click the link below, check out the landing page, and you can download a free document all about bourbon. Do that now and let's go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Check this out. This is brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. Yeah, I think I will be looking very good in this vehicle going to Ingram Distillery. Check this out. This is a very, very nice car. No scratches. Remember, anytime you rent, make sure you check the whole vehicle out to make sure you don't have any scratches. We finally made it to the distillery here in Kentucky, Ingram Distillery. And if you can look behind me, look at the sign, the Ingram Distillery, the original floating barrel house. Now I'm excited. I'm excited because I did some research and it seems like it's a pretty cool story behind it. So hopefully I can take you through the whole experience. Stay with me, I'm excited, let's go.
So the way that we'll load barrels onto these barges is we back a flatbed truck down this ramp, and we have a ramp that'll come off the barge. We'll roll the barrel right in. 4 barrels at a time, goes down on the elevator, and then yours truly, along with Scott, our master blender, he and I hand loaded every single barrel.
Wow.
Yes. So labor of love is an understatement.
For sure.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, and you said there's 3,000.
3,000 on this barge, 3,000 on the other, so 6,000 total.
What?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, well, I've been doing it for a minute.
Oh.
Thankfully, I didn't have to do it all at once, but yes.
There needs to be like a barrel loading competition for the Olympics or something, and you would definitely win.
They have one at the Kentucky Bourbon Festival. But you have to have a like 5-man crew, whatever.
Oh.
And I'm like, well, that's cheating. We do it with 3. So, all right, watch your head as you go
Okay.
down. Handrails on the right.
All right. Oh, you can smell it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you can smell it.
Yes.
Now, and what's fun, right? Normally
Wow.
you go to a rick house, you start in the basement, you get that cold air. But we're walking through hot. And so, in the summertime, 130 degrees on that upper level. So these barrels, well, actually, we're going to put some on here in September. They're just getting cooked, right? So they're going to age very differently than barrels down on our lower level. The lower level is going to get to be about 90 to 95 degrees in the summertime on the same day. So you have a 40 degrees difference in temperature, but then at night the water pulls the heat off like a heat sink.
Yeah.
So the whole air in here will drop down into the 80s. So 15 degrees of swing there, 40 degrees of swing up here.
Oh yeah.
So you can see very different. If people ask us, do you rotate your barrels? And we
Have
don't.
to. Yeah.
Because we actually want big inconsistency, because in our opinion it gives us a larger spice rack to
Okay.
yeah. So we can take barrels, same mash bill, same lot code, same barrel types, and still get very different flavors out of it.
That's so cool.
Well, let's go down
Yes.
below, so I will slip through the shirt. Hang on good.
Okay.
It's like submarine stairs. You're going to notice it's about, well, gosh, today they get 15 degrees swing.
Yep.
Does that feel a little better?
You can tell coming down the stairs.
Yeah. And can you smell it too?
Yes, you
A
can.
little bit more alcohol concentration. And so, yeah.
So, are these coming off first? I mean, while they sitting on the
That's a
in the
great
region?
question. I loaded this barge completely full and then some, and all these barrels in here were actually loaded at the same time. So 3,000 barrels in a single year.
Okay.
So these barrels are currently 2 years old that you see in here.
Okay.
The reason we put them in the middle of the floor is because at the time I was like, we ain't touched them for 4 years. Hopefully I've sold enough barrels. It's someone else's problem at that point.
Yeah.
I can get someone else to help me. I'm still here. Scott's still here, and we haven't found anybody to help us yet.
Gotcha.
But I still got 2 more years before I have to
worry about it.
move these barrels
Okay.
to get into the other.
You know, this is something that I haven't experienced before, and if you haven't, I think you should come down here and actually experience yourself, because I had a vision in my mind of what I thought it was going to be like or look like, and it's totally different, totally different. I'm excited to actually see this in real life. So if you haven't, come down here, check out this. It's amazing. It's amazing. What I was told, and I saw it on the website, is this building behind me. It is a bed and breakfast, and they have 5 rooms. And guess what? They have a chef. They have a chef that will come in and cook for you. Now, with the view, the bed and breakfast, and the liquor here, man, you might have a great time. But check it out again. This is so nice out here. So nice out here. And we are going to go to the Rick House now. So let me go over. Yeah, he's waiting on me. Let's go. Man, it's so peaceful out here also.
Sure is. The only thing you hear really at night are the towboats.
The towboat.
You know, when you strip down, and, you know, you go to these big distilleries, and man, there's pipes everywhere.
Yes.
Right? I think it's a lot easier when you say, hey, let's like bring it down to the bare components, and then talk about like what actually goes on in the distillation process. And so this is kind of fun that we get.
And you know, I definitely agree with that, because the first time I went to a bigger distillery and I saw all these pipes and all this stuff, I was like, okay, this is a little overwhelming.
It is.
But now I know, but the people who are just now getting into the bourbon and whiskey, this is a great start right here.
You know,
Great
the
start.
one thing I do in the future hope we have is a mash tub, because I just love the way the smell of mash in the air.
Yeah, yes.
Every single barrel that we do, we keep bottles back.
Okay.
And that allows us to go back and revisit and say, okay, you know, we know where this barrel came from. We know how long it was aged. Are we seeing any changes over time? And so it's kind of fun to have a library. You know, each one of these is a different barrel that we've chosen, and you can see we haven't done a lot of single barrels, or we'd have a more full shelf here. And Well, that's because only about 1% of our barrels are even selected to be considered as single barrels.
Okay.
Just based on the amount of inventory, the age, and what we're looking for from a flavor standpoint. To give you a perspective, we have about 6,000 barrels floating out here on the river. So, as they say, it ain't a hobby.
Yeah.
So this is going to be our flagship collection. Each year we do a limited release that we call the flagship. Funny enough, I take a lot of umbrage with people in the whiskey industry because they say, "Oh, well, my flagship whiskey is the one I sell every day."
Mm-hmm.
Like Jack Daniels says, "Our flagship is Old Number 7," right? And I say, well, coming from a nautical background, a flagship, you only have one, and that's your nicest vessel. That's your biggest, baddest. I'm like, all right, so that's how we're going to approach the term. And so this is our biggest, baddest whiskey that we put out each year.
Biggest, baddest.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I like it.
All right.
And we've put one out every year since 2021. Our batch 6 for 26 will come out in September.
Okay.
Yeah, we're actually debuting that here at the distillery, and then the following week we'll be at KBF. So if you're going to KBF, we'll be there with a lot of whiskey. We had to go through this experimental process because it's illegal to warehouse spirits on a vessel. So we didn't know what was going to happen if you put a barrel on a barge. Well, I bought a couple different mash bills from MGP in 2016, and then January of 2017 we put them on the barge. Ran it for about 6 months. They were pretty much new make whiskey when they were going on, maybe a little bit of age. And then we started to see some really cool differences develop between the barrels on land and the barrels on the barge. And we still have a couple of those barrels. I think I've got maybe 3 or 4 left.
Okay.
And anyways, so one of those barrels we bottled, and because they're experimental, we can't sell them, but we can, get rid of them kind of through, flavor and gift.
There you go.
So we had an employee that worked at my dad's company, retired for 45 years. So we bottled one for his retirement. And then the other one we did for my wife's and my wedding. So this is our wedding barrel.
Oh, that's nice.
This is a 7-year-old, 45% weeded bourbon.
Gotcha.
And at 96 proof. And that's for you.
Oh, awesome. That's awesome.
And like I
Yeah.
said, the idea was it's so smooth that even my grandmother would drink it, and I honestly wish
That
I
is
had
so
more of that
cool.
whiskey because that was very delicious. So I wanted to give you guys our range of lineup here. We're going to start with on your left, and then move across. So Uncharted is our I'll call it the entry into the family. This is going to be aged 4 to 6 years, all on the river. It's going to be our wheated mash bill. So we have a 21% wheat mash bill that we use, 70% corn, and this is going to be bottled at 92 proof.
Okay.
This is a fantastic, just great proof point for you can drink it neat. You can put it in a cocktail and it stands up. I think what's fun about this is it's a wheated bourbon that no one would ever describe as soft. Smooth, yes, but not soft. Very different. So we'll go ahead and start, and like I said, that'll be on your left-hand side.
Okay.
This is going to be a smaller batch, but usually between 14 and 16 barrels. What I like to tell folks is on the Uncharted, you get more of like a juicy, jammy, fruity note. This kind of moves into a little bit more apple and chocolate on the back end. And then it's like this is a brighter whiskey. This is more of a darker, big whiskey. So
Okay.
with that, and again, same wheated mash bill. But what's fun is you can see between barrel selection and proofing, very different nose, very different taste profile.
That one smells sweeter.
See,
Okay.
this is
Like,
yeah. I like this one. And you, yeah, you definitely get some apple on this. Yes.
All right. Well, I know you like the rye last time.
Yes.
So this is
my
the
favorite.
standard of our rye expression. So this is going to be what I'll call really just a barely legal rye. It's only 51%.
Okay.
So 51% rye, 45% corn. it's got this really nice balance between the rye and the corn. But one of the things, and you'll notice that we have this red label. You know, one of the things that kind of comes out of that is, well, first of all, red and rye. Those kind of go together. I get green. You know, I feel like people use green because they get a lot of spearmintiness, but it didn't make sense to me because we don't get spearmint out of this one. It goes more cherry. So red, rye, and also cherry.
Cherry. Yeah, cherry. What proof is this?
98.
98. Yeah. This is definitely a sipper.
I know you like barrel strength and higher proof,
Yes.
so I've got us a single barrel to try, and this is going to be our single barrel bourbon, which I'm not sure if you've tried that before or not.
No, I haven't. I see the bottle, and I was telling you earlier, I didn't want to. I knew I was coming down here, and I just wanted to actually taste it with you all. So I said I'm going to hold off. I'm going to hold off, and I'm glad I did. So this is going to be the single barrel 126 proof.
That's right.
All right.
So this is River Life.
River Life.
Yeah, Brian, you want to? You've been telling people about this one recently.
Yeah, I've been selling a lot of that, so I don't know where to begin. I will say, if we could hold it up to the light, is that possible? Like with this bottle. First of all, you see how dark it is.
Yes.
And then you see the red tint to it, and that's when I tasted this with Scott for the very first time. I did just that. I said, "Oh man, look at that." Dark as cola. Set it down a little bit. How old is this one again?
This is going to be 6 years.
6 years.
Okay, so 6 years. So to me, that behaves exactly how you'd expect a Kentucky bourbon to. I mean, it's full-bodied. It's nuanced. It's extremely complex. Kind of punches you in the face a little bit, but then also hugs you really quickly and tells you it's sorry. Sweet up front. It's got the nice pepper throughout. It's full body. It's creamy. And it's got a nice, lingering, long-lasting finish. And
Yeah, this is my favorite.
and I will say that one will change. You know, over time you leave it out. I won't say it's volatile, you know, because that's kind of a negative term, but it will get sweeter the longer it sits out.
I'm leaving the distillery here in Kentucky, and I can honestly say that this is probably one of the best experiences, one of the best tours I have ever done since I started this bourbon journey. And if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you are following my channel, you know that Ingram Rye is probably one of the best ryes that I have on my shelf. And I got to taste all the product that they make here. And I'm excited to tell you that you should have all of them on your shelf. Now, I like the higher proof bottles, but the lower proof bottles is something that if you don't know what you like and what you don't like, I would suggest trying the lower proofs first, because that's going to be your intro into bourbon and whiskeys. But the higher proofs, man, you cannot beat them. Let me know in the comments below if you do have Ingrams on your shelf and what you think about it. We went down to the barge, and I can say that's my first time ever seeing that many barrels on a barge. The way they do things down here is pretty impressive. It's pretty impressive. I think everyone should take this tour. So if you ever in Kentucky, stop by, take the tour, tell them a little old fashioned sent you. You get a lot of history. It's a lot of fun, and the tasting that you do at the end, man, you can't beat it. For those who haven't subscribed to the channel, please hit that like and subscribe button, because I'm asking for your support. But for those who have already subscribed, you know I appreciate your support. Until then, I will see you on my next tour or hunt or live stream, whatever. Let's go. But check out this scenery one more time. It is so peaceful out here. So peaceful. I'm leaving the Beehive liquor store here in Kentucky, and guess what? I'm excited. You know that I'm always excited when I leave a liquor store. And if you've been following my channel, and hopefully you are following this channel, you know that I buy something in every liquor store that I go into, and guess what? Today is not the exception. Oh, I can come back? Oh, good deal. Awesome. Awesome. So let's get you a better view of the bottles.